Hi guys, so I finally remembered to grab some behind the scenes footage the other day when I was doing this. So I figured I just wanted to show you my kind of improvised lighting setup, and we could talk about some of the mistakes that I might have made. I'm not 100% sure yet, and also talk about the gear that I use and all that fun stuff. So let's look at the footage. Now everything is pretty dark here in the beginning, including our subject, but not having too much ambient light when you're working with these smaller and not so powerful LED lights might actually be kind of a good thing, because it's going to be much easier for you to kind of shape and control the light on your subject instead of having to compete with the ambient light. But anyway, let's continue. So the first light that I added was this TL30 to kind of backlight everything and create some shadows and shape towards the camera, which you can see on the barrel down here. There's a shadow, and on the deck here as well. The second light I added was this bicolor LED panel from, I think it's made by Neewer, and it's nothing special. It's like 40 or 50 bucks or something, but I kind of like it for these kind of improvised setups because it is sort of a nice big light source. It also happens to fit in my regular bag, so I don't have to bring additional camera bags or anything. But that light is going through some improvised diffusion here to make the light source even bigger and softer, and to help it kind of wrap around the glass a bit more. This light also adds some light to the edge of the barrel back here. When it comes to the look itself, most of this was done in camera. Both of the lights was set to a slightly warmer temperature than daylight, and I think I ended up somewhere around 4000 Kelvin to give it a slightly warmer look, to remind you more of a candlelight or maybe a kerosene lamp. And I think it looks nicer, especially with the wood and the vintage looking playing cards. And maybe the playing cards ended up looking a bit too yellow on this lighter wood here, but if you look at some of the test shots I did earlier on this kind of darker wood, they look less yellow, so I guess that's something I have to keep in mind the next time around. The one thing I maybe should have done was to add some sort of bounce, or maybe a bit more light on the darker side here of the glass to kind of help it stand out a bit more from the background. Pretty good separation down here against the wood, and at the top of the glass with the foam and everything is nice and separated. But this middle part here between the wood and the foam, perhaps it could have been a bit more separation, but maybe it would have ended up looking a bit too lit. I don't know, what do you guys think? Well, anyway, that's pretty much it. Just a quick little rundown. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here again soon. Okay, bye!